What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is going to be your review for G-Status ATL Hustle Season 2, Episode 3. So first of all, let's take care of a couple of housekeeping items first. First and foremost, to the producers of G-Status, I hope y'all don't never do this bullshit again. If you tell people you're going to drop an episode every Sunday, then drop an episode every Sunday. Don't hold people hostage based on, oh, well, if I don't get enough views, if we don't get enough views, we're going to hold off the episode. Let's be clear. Ain't nobody tripping that hard. If you hold the episode, we don't give a fuck. We just going to the next show. You tell people you're going to have an episode on a certain day, and you drop your episode on that day. The views will come. They need to calm the hell down. Then you're going to drop the episode in the middle of the damn day. When you've been dropping the episodes at 10 o'clock on Sunday night, you're going to drop the episode at 1:30 in the middle of the damn day. What the hell? The second item of housekeeping, I done told y'all 5,672 times. These scenes are too fucking long. As much as I enjoyed the whole Vogue moment with, y'all know who I'm talking about, with, Mr. Balenciaga. Why was he Vogue for 15 minutes? We didn't need all that. Listen, it was a nice moment. I enjoyed it. I love to see the Vogue. I love to hear him talk about, the ballroom and his ballroom moment. We know that ballroom is expanding and it's getting a lot more notoriety. So I was here for the moment, but it was too long of a moment. And last but not least, the word of the day, and Devon, you lived last week because you said some shit last week that I wrote it in my notes, but I forgot to say it, but I wrote it down today. Listen, the word of the week is adultly. What the fuck does adultly mean, Devon? We're going to handle this like adultly. What does that mean? What is adultly? Can't put L-Y at the end of it, just turn it into a word. It ain't a word. All right, now let's get to this episode. So the episode starts with the aftermath of the fight, okay? We are all sitting there and we are talking about what happened during the fight. First of all, we did not need y'all to recap the fight. We have seen the fight 5,672 times. We did not need to see it again. But since you chose to show it to us, it's whatever. We find out that poor Redrick got stomped on by Four. And Four did this whole long thing about how, oh, well, she shouldn't have been there. Redrick, let me apologize on her front end. I don't know the proper pronoun. I know you're androgynous, but I don't know if when you present, I don't know the proper pronoun. So if I don't want you to think I'm misgendering you. I apologize. But Four ended up stomping Redrick on the floor. Actually stepped on Redrick's face. Again, like, the shit goes beyond, like, oh, a little bit of ha-ha, he-he type stuff. Like, somebody could have really gotten seriously hurt in that moment. They racked up $419 worth of damage. Now, I really think the majority of that was people's bill that they ain't pay. Because y'all ain't do, like, come on now. That was the food. That was $400 worth of food that people just did, and alcohol that people just didn't pay for. They got up out of there before they paid their bill. Because, like, at a hibachi grill, it ain't like y'all tipped over the damn grill. It ain't like y'all threw a chair through the window. Like, you threw a bunch of damn food. That was the food bill, child. Because I'd have been to a hibachi. You could rack up a $400 hibachi grill. You got all them seats filled up and people ordering alcohol. Oh, that's easy. That's easy. Anyway, moving on. Then we have, so we had Four acting like he didn't know, but then he did know, but then he didn't know, but then he apologized, but then he didn't apologize. Then he pretended like he ain't know he was the one that threw the plate. Then he apologized to Sherrod, talking about some Sherrod, I ain't know me and you had no beef. We don't have no beef. And Sherrod was like, well, you know Dre Summer, your boy. Me and Dre Summer, we don't rock. But you can't blame me because you and Dre Summer, we're individual people. You can't put it on me. But then the whole time in your confessional last week, you was like, yeah, if you come for me, you come for us, and we don't rock like that, and we don't do this, and we don't do that. So again, you can't switch it up when you want to switch it up. I feel like Ford was doing a whole lot of backpedaling and pussy popping once he was out there by himself and Dre Simba was inside. They separated Dre Simba and Devon. Devon came out of there like he was still Mr. Hollywood with his jacket over his shoulder. And he went through this whole long thing about the energy. And that's why he did what he did, because of the energy and the energy and the energy. And then he got to the end and he apologized and was like, I'm sorry. And then he was like, well, I don't want the girls to feel like that that's who I am and that's the type of person I am. That's all you've been telling us for 2 weeks, is that you that bitch. I just feel like it was a whole lot of backpedaling and pussy popping once this whole thing got settled. Then you was coming for Zion, and Zion was agreeing with you. Like Zion, like y'all were having a whole powwow, and you calling Zion out his mouth and shit, and he was actually agreeing with what you was saying. I ain't get it. I don't understand. It is what it is. Then we get to we actually see Redrick at work. So I already fucked with you, Redrick, because we see you actually doing some work, making some coin. And I didn't realize you were T.S. Madison's makeup artist. Shouts out to you for that. And for having a real job with real people and doing real things. Brandon was there, and Brandon was trying to bring up the bullshit from the thing. And Hakeem woke up upset, and he sent out this, Hakeem-like text, this old convoluted-ass text, where he was, apologizing on one half of the text, then on the other half of the text, cussing their ass out. And Redrick was like, okay, I have entertained y'all. As long as I'm going to entertain y'all, I am at work, and I will not be discussing this any further. I need y'all to go. We had a whole date scene between Ike and Tramel, and let's just say it is not a love match. But Tramel, you're not gonna come for Kansas. Ike, we Kansas. We right here. I understand what you're saying. See right here, I'm a July girl. See my shirt, July girl. Out here. So happy birthday. You somewhere in the last couple of weeks or upcoming. So happy birthday to you, Ike. But don't be coming for them Kansas just because you don't understand us. Just because you don't understand how we live, how we feel, how we emote our emotions. But it was not a love match. Like, it was an awkward first day. I think part of it was because of the cameras were there. But it was an awkward first day. And they just were not on the same page. Ike, you still in love with your ex. And Tramel, you are right to be like, I can't do this because you are still in love. Like when he said that you had broke up with your ex a month ago, listen, I'm a Cancer. I already know. You ain't done with that. He might be done with you, but you ain't done with him. And because you ain't done with him, y'all ain't done with each other. Okay? And again, I know, been there, done that, got the postcard, don't need to see it again. Then, I kept trying to throw these double entendres out about meat and eating meat and sex and stuff. And Tramel was like, oh no, he too. Tramel, you approved. Are you approved, Tramel? Because he was trying to throw the little comments out and you were just not here for it. But then on the other hand, I do understand where Tramel was coming from. Because when you were on the first date, you can't be easy. You can't come off as being easy on the first date. You know what I'm saying? And I get that. So yeah, they didn't get along, and it's okay. I mean, they probably be cool as friends. Tramel said he's gonna put them in the friend zone, so that's probably cool. Then we have a scene with Delicious and Mr. Balenciaga. I don't know why I can't remember your name. I know it started with an A. I don't know why I can't remember your name. Armand? Is it Armand? I'm sorry, Armand. We had a whole scene at the downtown locker room situation with Charlie and our guy. And Charlie got to walk in the fashion show. Charlie, I don't know what that walk was. It was work on the walk. But he did get to meet Megan Thee Stallion, which was a moment for him. And I'm happy for you. As much as you were getting on my nerves in that first episode, I can appreciate and understand how much of a moment that was for you. And so I'm glad you had it. I'm glad it happened for you. And I'm here for you, boo. Okay, good. But then we had this scene with Delicious and our guy. And here's the shit that I'm talking about, y'all. Not our guy. Armand, I like you, I do. But here's the shit that I'm talking about. You and Brandon squashed it, right? At the dinner, I thought y'all talked and y'all squashed and y'all moved on. We were on a whole different situation when the fight happened. Why are you still bringing it up? Why are you now telling? Because Delicious ain't understand why you turned up the way you did. And Delicious was feeling some kind of way about it. But you were basically saying that Brandon was coming for you because you used to strip, I guess. But Brandon is now stripping, and you were like, don't come for me for what I used to do, and you out there doing the same thing. And basically, he was like, karma's a bitch. He was like, you know, don't ever put nobody else down because you never know where you going to find yourself. And you used to talk shit about me on social media about being a stripper or a scripper, however you want to word it, and now you a scripper. I could understand that, but I thought y'all buried it at the hibachi underneath Devon's water and force plate. Anyway, that's it. Armand is having a Vogue challenge, so if y'all are interested, stay to the end, watch the directions, upload. You gotta upload a video and do some tagging and all that, and you could possibly win $150 and a swag bag, a G Status swag bag. Now let me say this. I know I just spent the first 5 minutes of this video like yelling at production, but production, why I don't have a swag bag? Why the Justice League don't have a swag bag? I'm trying to figure out if G Status ATL Hustle had a swag bag, why we didn't have one in our inbox? Like, ask me for my address. I will give you my address so you can send me a swag bag. That's all I got. I'm out.